Okay, so in this project here, I've been working on some Fireforge Cruise. I think they're Templars. I think that's what they are. It's been a while, but I'm working on some Templars here, and they're all done and good. But I have my shields here on different guys. I'll pick out some ones I think look cool. I'm gonna have a white shield here with a lobster. This time I got a lobster decal. I thought that was pretty cool. You can see here. Got a nice lobster for a white shield there. We'll put this one here. Another red and white one with half colors, and then we're going to put a Pegasus on it like so. So let's see how I do this. So I always use the old Citadel method that I learned online from another YouTuber some time ago. And it's basically taking the technical paint art coat and you want to put it on your shield. It acts as a glossy buffer for the base of the decal. Now, you don't need to you don't have to put this on. You could put it on directly with just water, as I do in this step here. But I just like to add art coat because it's supposed to add an extra layer of defense, if you will. So I've shaken it there. I pop her open. Get some on my brush. Let's pick a shield here. And I just slather it with it. Well, I don't slather it, I spread it out. I don't water it down or anything. I just make sure I paint it all well over the shield so it's fully distributed. And that's gonna come out glossy because art coat is a shiny, glossy technical paint. Maybe make sure those bubbles aren't in there if we can help it. Now, once again, I said you don't have to do this step. I do because I think it helps it in the long run, but I have objects where I've just put the decal on straight with water, and man, they last forever. You can see there's a lion here that I've painted over lots, but it's not lost detailed or ripped off or anything. It's just covered in some paint. But I've been using that palette for years, and that decal has been on there for some time. So that's all set and done. Now let's get our decals in water here. Now, what I like to do, you can put it directly in a dish of water if you want, but what I like to do is I like to line the base here with a bit of a paper towel, as you can see as it focuses in there, and that lets it sit on top. It still gets the decals wet, but then I don't have to go fishing in a pool of water. I can just like easily grab them upside down there. Flips upside down, it's not a big deal. And that has to sit for about, I find 30 seconds is long enough. If it sits a little longer, it's okay. I don't think there's an amount of time that they'll get damaged. Once they dry out though, they do stick to whatever they've been to, and they stick very hard, as I was saying. So you know, that's just sitting there. I think it's been about 30 seconds. Probably not. It's probably been less than 30 seconds, but let's go ahead and do this anyway. Let's start with this shield here. We got the half shield here. Let's focus back on the center. And I'm going to take my Pegasus here with the little twig in his mouth. I'm just gonna slide it off. You can either slide it or grab it directly with tweezers. If you're using tweezers, be careful. I wanna make sure that's on the camera there. So we just slide that off like that. I didn't really use the tweezers too much. And now it's stuck like that. Not to worry, we're gonna dip some water on here and slide it to the spot we want it to be. You can go under it. You can use your finger to position it. Oh, this one's got a bit of resistance at the bottom here today. It's because my brush isn't lined up. Okay. This one's resisting me today. If that happens, you just gotta get under that. Yeah, like that, just like that. Get your brush under there. They're pretty tough. You don't wanna be too tough on them, but you can, you know, push them around a bit. There, it actually set them pretty well already. The correction kind of set them out. Then I kind of crease out. I always got hair in this. You want to crease it out, and then, you know, once you find a spot you want it to sit, get those creases out there, gently brush away the inside creases. Like so. So that looks good already, hey? Pops nicely. Looks good on two colors there. You got the leaf, all the details. Got a nice Pegasus on a shield. So that's the first one now. Let's do the other ones here. And again, the dry, like I said, I don't think the base coat, or the base coat, the art coat here doesn't necessarily have to fully dry. I just did one there and it was fine. Let's grab a lobster here. He's coming right off. He doesn't want to stay on there. I barely touched him and he started to slide off. So we want to make sure he's left facing because it's heraldry. Oh, I dropped him there. Let's use it without tweezers. I think that might be easier here. So we're gonna just use my fingers directly. Look how easy that is. Who needs tweezers? Just take your fingers and go. All right. Maybe you shouldn't use your fingers. You just got hair there again. All right, and we'll focus on that. And then we want to make sure. Now he's got some skinny parts, so I want to be careful. There we go. Look at that. Slide him over. Get that crease out of there. And I want to push him over a little more so we get some water over it. And come on. You can use your fingers a bit. If it doesn't work, once again, get under the decal and kind of like push it up. And it should slide over. Like so. Okay, that looks cool. I like where that sits. Look good. Gotta get the focus on that one. There's a lobster. Didn't think you'd see lobster heraldry, would you? Hey. There it is. Focusing on that one. A beautiful lobster for a lobster night. Sitting there. Now I go right into this next step. I don't wait for them to dry or anything, but I use Lamian medium and I use it as a coat to cover over top of the decal and the work I've just done. And that should help seal and protect it. And I won't show this step here because I don't like doing this step until the end. I'll put the Lamian on first and then explain the next thing I like to do. But yeah, just get some Lamian on there. Again, I don't overdo the Lamian, but just make sure it's spread it out nice and even. Like so, and I cover the whole shield again. Just like that. And we'll do that for all the shields. Yeah, they're already starting to set it up. One step that I always do at the end is I like to use this stuff here on the end. I love this AK Ultra Varnish Matte. It really kills shine on stuff. The Lamian medium acts more as like a protective coat. It is matte, but it's not a perfect matte. This AK stuff is literally what it does, ultra matte. Like it really kills down stuff. I don't like to put it on metals because it kills the metal too much. I've got a Pegasus on this red and white shield, and then I've got the Lobster Knights shield, like so. So yeah, I hope that helps you out. I hope that helps you guys out if you guys are interested in Waterslide decals, and if you like the decals in the project, I'd love to see you back. So thank you for watching. We'll see you guys all on the next video. Have a good one. Bye bye.